It doesn't like or dislike. It just functions. It's like a lesson in ballistics. It has a trajectory, we decide for it. It follows through. It targets itself, homes itself, and cuts off. It's only copper wire, storage batteries, and electricity. Montauk swallowed. Its calculators can be set to any combination, so many amino acids, so much sulfur, so much butterfat and alkaline. Right, we all know that. All of those chemical balances and percentages on all of us here in the house are recorded in the master file downstairs. It would be easy for someone to set up a partial combination on the hound's memory, a touch of amino acids, perhaps. That would account for what the animal did just now. Reacted toward me. Hell, said the captain. Irritated, but not completely angry. Just enough memory set up in it by someone so it growled when I touched it. Who would do a thing like that? Asked the captain. You haven't any enemies here, guy. None that I know of. We'll have the hound checked by our technicians tomorrow. This isn't the first time it's threatened me, said Montauk. Last month it happened twice. We'll fix it up. Don't worry, but Montauk did not move and only stood thinking of the ventilator grill in the hall at home and what lay hidden behind the grill. If someone here in the firehouse knew about the ventilator, then mightn't they tell the hound? The captain came over to the drop hole and gave Montauk a questioning glance. I was just figuring, said Montauk, what does the hound think about down there nights? Is it coming alive on us, really? It makes me cold. It doesn't think anything we don't want it to think. That's sad, said Montauk, quietly, because all we put into it is hunting and finding and killing. What a shame if that's all it can ever know. Beatty snorted, gently. Hell. It's a fine bit of craftsmanship, a good rifle that can fetch its own target and guarantees the bullseye every time. That's why, said Montauk. I wouldn't want to be its next victim. Why? You got a guilty conscience about something? Montauk glanced up swiftly. Beatty stood there looking at him steadily with his eyes, while his mouth opened and began to laugh, very softly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And as many times he came out of the house and Clarice was there somewhere in the world. Once he saw her shaking a walnut tree, once he saw her sitting on the lawn knitting a blue sweater, 3 or 4 times he found a bouquet of late flowers on his porch, or a handful of chestnuts in a little sack, or some autumn leaves neatly pinned to a sheet of white paper and thumbtacked to his door. Every day Clarice walked him to the corner. One day it was raining, the next it was clear, the day after that the wind blew strong, and the day after that it was mild and calm, and the day after that calm day was a day like a furnace of summer, and Clarice with her face all sunburnt by late afternoon. "Why is it," he said, one time, at the subway entrance, "I feel I've known you so many years?" "Because I like you," she said, "and I don't want anything from you." "And because we know each other. You make me feel very old and very much like a father." "Now you explain," she said, "why you haven't any daughters like me, if you love children so much?" "I don't know. You're joking." "I mean," he stopped and shook his head. "Well, my wife, she just never wanted any children at all." The girl stopped smiling. "I'm sorry. I really thought you were having fun at my expense." "I'm a fool." "No, no," he said. "It was a good question." "It's been a long time since anyone cared enough to ask." "A good question. Let's talk about something else. Have you ever smelled old leaves?"